This boy had loved mining ever since he was a kid, but his grandfather always stopped him from doing it. Still, Steve's interest never faded. Even when he turned 20, he dreamed day and night about mining. One day, he plucked up the courage to go to his elderly grandfather, took advantage of his old age to trick him, then headed off to dig in a cave. Steve was overjoyed when he stuck his hand between some rocks and found a shiny blue crystal. Steve knew nothing about the crystal, so he put it in a box. Suddenly, a bright light appeared, and a mysterious door opened. Steve hurried through the door and found himself in a world like a video game. In that world, Steve could create anything with his hands. Houses sprang up at his gestures. To avoid loneliness, Steve made a wolf his friend. Whenever Steve got bored, he'd play with the wolf and spend the rest of his time building huge castles. One day, the wolf accidentally wandered through the magical door. Steve, curious, followed after him. But he had no idea he'd end up in a world of pigs. The king of that world saw the crystal in Steve's hand and thought they could use it to attack Earth. The king threw Steve in jail, but Steve's wolf quietly stole the cell key and helped both of them escape. Steve wanted to save Earth, so he gave the crystal to the wolf and told him to go back to Earth. The wolf obeyed his master, returned to Earth, and hid the crystal. As soon as the crystal was hidden, all the magical doors closed forever. Hundreds of years later, a boy named Roy found that glowing crystal. As soon as he placed it in a box, the crystal started pulling him toward it and led him to a cave. Inside the cave, Roy saw a blue door was open, and the crystal was pulling him toward it. Just then, Roy's mother ran into the cave and shouted that the crystal had to be destroyed. But before Roy could think or decide anything, the door pulled everyone in and took them to the video game world.